What's up, guys? Spencer Lazar. We are live with the Savage himself, Mr. Chad George. You're making a comeback here, man. You're fighting August 8th, Woodland Hills Marriott at NFA against Sam Rodriguez. I know you've been moving around a little bit for this camp. Talk about what's going on and what's new with you.
Well, it's not so much that I've been moving around. You know, I'm sticking with my normal camp at the PKG Training Center. But I did go ahead and I did some traveling, and I went up north and I trained with Joe Soto and his guys up in Central California, and got some great work out there. And yeah, man, you know, feeling good, ready to go, and excited.
How long has the layoff been, and when was your last fight?
Well, my last fight was actually in October of last year. I fought Cody Gibson, who's now in the UFC. You know, I took that fight right after coming out of back surgery. And it's funny, man, like I thought my body was 100% ready to go 6 months after surgery. And it's funny, like it takes a little bit of time to actually catch up to you. And, you know, the fight didn't go our way, but I'm excited to get back in there. And I'm feeling the best I've felt in years. So now I feel like is the time for the world to see what I'm really capable of.
Yeah, I mean, talk to us about the trials and tribulations. It's been a long, storied career. You got a great documentary out, in fact, as well, if you want to check that out. But talk to us about the surgeries and everything that you've kind of been through in the last year or two.
Well, I had a 14 millimeter herniated L5 S1 in my back, and you know, that's something that I'd been dealing with for a long time. And I just had been masking it for years with cortisone shots and epidurals, but when those stopped working, I kept fighting, you know. And it was one of those things, like every training camp, I had to take things out of camp just so I could be able to train. You know, there was even a point where I got to the point where the only thing I could do was hit pads, and it got so bad that I had to do something about it. And we had surgery 2 years ago, and you know, we weren't sure what the recovery was going to be like, if I was ever going to feel normal again, and here I am. You know, I feel like I'm at 120%. I can finally, it's weird, I can finally feel like I'm confident with wrestling again. You know, it's like I've wrestled my fights, but I've never actually been confident going in there like, oh my God, my back's going to blow out on me. And now I'm back to my roots. You know, I'm able to wrestle hard. I'm able to just to grind, and that's what I love to do.
That's got to make everything easier, even including the weight cut and things like that. You know, you're staying here at 135. You kind of fought a few fights, I know, up a class, but this is where you feel most comfortable, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I fight at 135 pounds, and it's awesome. My weight's just been dropping off already. You know, I'm already in the 40s, and I'm feeling good, man. You know, my diet's good, life's good. I'm back, baby.
What are the goals for the remainder of your career? How long do you see yourself still competing? I mean, is there any timetable kind of you have in your head, or just kind of going with the flow?
Well, you know, I am doing everything fight by fight right now, but my goal is this. I'm not getting any younger. You know, this is my last hoorah, I think, as getting back into the UFC, and this fight, August 8th, is just going to be a step into the direction of where we're going, and if we get the performance that I want out of it, I want to get back in as quick as possible.
Cool. How do you see this fight unfolding? You mentioned you don't know a whole lot about your opponent, but I mean, you're a well-rounded guy. But where do you feel like, you know, this fight's going to take you?
Well, from what I know, he's an aggressive kind of guy. He likes to come forward. He likes to fight. So, but that's all we know. I know he's a southpaw, so you know, you can expect the same old cliche saying, you know, like, oh, two guys gonna go out there, we're gonna fight, and there's gonna be exciting, blah blah blah. But realistically, he's going to come in there, and he's going to have to fight me at 100%. And I don't know many of the bantamweights on this rock that can handle that. So we're going to go out there, and I'm going to do what I do.
It's nice to be fighting, you know, right there kind of in your backyard as well. I mean, talk about that. I know you'll have a large contingent out there supporting you. Yeah,
this will be my first fight home in over 2 years. And, you know, the energy and the excitement of my crowd, my family, my friends, my fans, everybody that's going to be there is going to fire me up even more. And he's coming into my backyard, you know. I'm not going there. He's coming here, and I take that very, very to heart. And he's not just fighting me. He's fighting everybody in there.
Well, cool, man. Anything else you want to say? Shouts you want to give? I know it's definitely plug your documentary a little bit as well.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, if you guys are interested, you guys can check out the documentary that was made on me. It's called Occupation Fighter. It's on Netflix. You guys can go check that out. It's still available. I'm not even gonna go too deep in it, but thanks to all my training partners, the people that have been behind me all these years. We're on the steps back to where we belong, and that's in the big show with the top guys in the world. And August 8th, you'll see why I am who I am, and all the people that have stood behind me. War
Love
time,
it.
baby.
Can't wait for it, man. We'll be there calling the fights. Make sure to get your tickets, NFAMMA.com. Stop by Systems. Go see this man, Chad George. Get a ticket from him, or we'll see you at the show, August 8th, at Woodland Hills Marriott.
Cool, thanks. Well, I'm actually at the PKG training center.
At PKG, sorry. Yeah, you train with those guys a little bit, though.
A little bit, yeah. We train a little bit together, but yeah, man. Thanks for the time, and it's almost a couple weeks out.
Love it, man. I will see you soon. Looking forward to it. Chad George, Spencer Lazar. Thanks for watching.